To apply to this, you are going to be getting 934 euro per month if you apply to this program, and the scholarship that comes with it is majorly in a school in Germany. Okay, though there are five schools right there that you can choose from, but I will just walk you through the information. The health insurance will also be covered in Germany. Okay, and appropriate travel allowance for travel between Germany and the respective developing and emerging country will also be provided. A study and research grant will be given to you. A rent subsidy and family supplement, as applicable, will be provided, which means if you want to move with your family, you are able to get funding or supplement for this. And preceding German language courses in Germany lasting up to 4 months, participation is mandatory. Okay, so what this means is that when you get to Germany, you will have to take some German courses for like 4 months, which is a mandatory option for you. Okay, so if you think you are fit to actually apply to this, then I want you to watch this video because this is a specific, generally specific in this particular university that I will be sharing with you, and this is a program specific actually. If you are going to submit your application, you need to understand that your application can only be submitted in English or in German. So if you plan to actually submit your application in any other languages, it might not be possible. Okay, so let's go ahead. If you apply now, as at the time of bringing this video for you, you still have like 3 4 months for the the selection process to begin. And as you can see here, the selection will be made by a selection committee in October November, okay, of the year, and the committee comprises of professors from the participating master courses in this university. Okay, for you to be selected, you need to actually meet up with the selection criteria, and let's look at what is required. A conclusive account of your academic, professional, and personal motivation for the study endeavor in German, or for choosing and prioritizing the master course that we are specifically looking at today. Okay, like I said, this is a specific course or program that you are going to be applying to, and the motivation should be clearly relates to the goals of this program, and a practical experience relevant to the program is also required. A first higher education degree completed with above range grade is also required. Upper third is required, which means if you have third class, you cannot apply to this. But anything more than that, you can then go ahead to submit your application. Formal requirements: candidates who already hold a master degree must make a well argued case as to why they should be funded for another postgraduate degree. Okay, so you need to be sure and certain why they should, or you should be able to convince them why they should also fund this program for you. Now let's go to the official portal, because I think we've seen more information about what you need to know and what you need to do specifically for. Like I said, this is Public Policy and Good Governance PPGG, which is being funded by DAD. Okay, if you scroll down, you are going to see the objective of this program. And if we read just brief information, which is the DAD Elmont Smith program, which is also known as the Policy Program and Good Governance, support the future leader from developing countries. Okay, so if you think you are able to actually put yourself in the position where you can be funded, then this is a good option for you. But you need to make sure that you check the current announcement, the checklist, then the application form, and also the list of list of countries that can actually participate in this. So one thing I want you to do first is to come to the top again and then click on the application requirements, which is this right here. When you click on this, it will show you this, but because I've done that already, it's just bringing the form for me. So I'll just do a reload of this page right now so that we can see what it look like. Okay, so when I do a reload, it's still not giving me what I wanted to show you, because some people will not know how I got this link, right? So let's go to the application procedure so that I can show you there. Under the application procedure, it is also applicable to what happened under the application requirement, right? So if you scroll down, then you see here it says please select. So you have to select your own country. So I'm going to be selecting my home country, Nigeria. When I click on that, then I'm going to pick on graduates. And when I click on this, it will show me the procedure for the application. Okay. So when I click on this, it will then uh give me this information to show the current announcement. So the same thing we have under the application procedure is also the same thing we have under the admission application requirements. Okay. So just for you to know where you can find information. Okay. So when you think you are then good, you can then go ahead to start some process. Okay. Now, one thing you also need to know is that you can also check some important scholarship information right here, which will give you more hands to understand what you need to do. Now, what are the documents that you need to participate in this? Like I said, this is like school specific. So what I want to show you first before I show you document is, if you look at it here, you're going to see the deadline. So you want to make sure you are fast enough to be able to meet up with this. So if you scroll down again, you are also going to see this section where you can find information about the programs and schools that are involved in this. Okay. So there's a lot of information here. I can't be going through everything. The following master courses are part of the Elmont program. So here, the first one is the social protection program. Okay. And under this, you have the University of Applied Science, which is the Bon Ren Sieng. Okay. So don't mind me if I don't pronounce that correctly, but you see the name right here on your screen. The teaching language is English and the duration is 4 semester, which means 2 years period. We also have the option for the blended learning concept, first semester at the higher education institution. Then, if you scroll down, second semester online in Germany, or if you want to travel at that time, you can travel. Then, the third semester, practical term in Germany or your home country or your third country. Then fourth semester is online, dedicated to preparing the master thesis in the home country or a developing country. So that is the first option. And if you come back to the top right here, you can actually click on this to go and read more about this program. Like I said, this is program specific. So not we don't have the luxury of courses right here. So if you are looking into social protection program, then you are able to apply at this university for this with funding. Okay. So the second one I will show you is development and governance, which is also at the University of Duisburg, Essen. Okay. This is just for the period of 2 semester, and the language of instruction is also English. So if you want to click on this, you can click on this to take you to the page where necessary. The third one is the public policy, which is also the at the University of Willy Brandt School of Public Policy at the University of Erfurt. Okay. Then the fourth one is Peace and Conflict Study at the University of Magdeburg. Okay. Which is also a first semester. Then the previous one is also first semester. Okay. So we also have the management in non-profit organization. We have development studies at the Passau University, governance and public policy at also Passau, and those are the ones that matters in this case. Okay. This is different from the list of 200 free tuition university that I show you, because it look as if they are the same, but they are quite different. Though those 200 university also have from some form of funding that is also coming from that, if you still want to participate in that. But majorly those schools don't have tuition on the norms. Okay. But these ones, they have this specific program for those who want to be funded by that Elmont program. And if you are able to get your hand on this document to start your application, you are certain that you will get this funding. So at some point, they have this funding opportunity coming up from time to time. So because the deadline is actually very, very near, some people might not want to apply. Like I always say, most time you need to check through if funding is available as at the time you come across the video. So you still want to go ahead and check the documents and see if they've updated the information on the portal. Now let's go to requirements. You need to be able to prove that you've actually gotten the skill. I mean, you are able to communicate in English, then you can apply. A current written reference from your current employee or from a university lecturer only if you are still a student, and if you are not a student, you need to get it from your employee is required. Confirmation of your relevant professional experience or internship and or proof of relevant political activities or services is required. Full record of your transcript is also mandatory, and your bachelor certificate or your previous master degree certificate is also required. You need to make sure that you have your CV in the Europass format. Okay, and if you also scroll here, you need a single letter of motivation. Then you need to go ahead to fill the DAD application form. Make sure you tick all of this and sure or certain that you have everything it takes for you to get into this and have this funding for yourself. Remember, if you are selected or being given the opportunity or the privilege, you are going to be getting a scholarship of currently 934 euro per month for master courses at the institution that we've looked at. Then the health insurance will also be covered in Germany. Appropriate travel allowance for travel between Germany and the respective developing country where you are coming from will also be provided. A study and research grant will be given to you, and your rent subsidy will actually surface. And family supplements, as applicable in your case or in other cases, will also be handled. If you are going to be applying to this program and you are selected, you need to put in mind that you will have to take German language course for 4 months. This is all I have for you today, and I hope this is helpful for you to make decision if you are going to be applying to this program or not. If you think this is helpful enough, kindly let me know at the comment box. Let me know the country where you are watching from at this time, and if you have any question, drop it at the comment box. If you have any concern, make sure you actually reach out to me on my Instagram so that we can have a one-on-one call section to resolve this together. If you need admission support to any university of your choice or any school you are looking to apply to that you've seen on the internet that have your program, make sure you do the due diligence to actually reach out to me to support you on your admission. Till then, I'm going to catch up with you in the next one.